Breaking news, the dollar is ready to dump off a cliff as we speak. Right now, I'm going to show you the charts. We're going to look at the dollar, the 10-year yield bonds. We're going to take a look at the stock market, gold and Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, and see what the charts are showing us right now. Are we going to have continuation to the upside, or are we going to turn over? So let's dive into it. So right now I'm on the dollar chart. It's currently trading at 101.537 and it is 10:49 a.m. It's Tuesday, April 4th. And right now this is what we're seeing. So we started to go in this massive downtrend as of, I think it was around October, November of 2022. And we started to call it out back then as well. We were saying that the Stargate signals flashing huge time frame sells, and we saw the result of that. But right now where we're at currently is we came down here in February, and in February we found our bottom. Then we popped up and we started to see us kind of go sideways with crypto. And then right here, we're breaking through the 786. So from this low to this high that we set back in the middle of March or the beginning of March, now in the beginning of April, we're breaking through the 786, and it looks like we're gonna melt down. Looks like we're about to nosedive, because we can see that the TSI is crossed down below the zero line, and we're about to nosedive with that line there. But also the MACD turned dark red, and we're seeing a lot of momentum right now to the downside. As I'm even recording this, it's 101.504 right now, and you're seeing the result of this meltdown. So let's keep going to a higher time frame for the dollar, like the 10-day chart, and let's see what the momentum is telling us there. All right, this is the dollar on the 10-day chart, and we're such at a critical level. Like, that's where the EMA ribbon is, and you can notice that the past time where we were riding the EMA ribbon up with the dollar bull trend, and then we broke it here, and then we melted down in the dollar. That was around like May of 2021. No, I'm sorry, May of 2020. And that was the bottom of the Bitcoin bear market. And then we melted down in the dollar, we melted up in crypto until around April, May of 2021. And that's no coincidence. We found our bottom and started going up. So the dollar correlation to crypto is very real, and we got to pay attention to it. And right now it's flashing a huge 101.493. As I'm recording, it's melting down. We're right at the bottom of this EMA ribbon. If we melt down through this, get ready, because crypto is about a hyper boom. Guys, as I'm recording, 101.475, 101.471, it's just melting down as we speak here. And we're probably seeing cryptos going up right now. That's why I'm getting all these alerts. But basically, we zoomed all the way out in the 10-day chart, and we're looking at the TSI. And whenever we're above the zero line in the TSI, like all back here, 2015, 2016, we're in a crypto kind of bear market or kind of sideways accumulation. But as soon as the moment that we went down through the zero line, the TSI on the 10-day chart for the dollar, that was back at this point. If we're taking an example, that was right here around like May, June of 2017. But we could probably chalk it up to say we're around the April-May time frame back then comparative to where we're at now. I do think that we're going to have a 2017 style type run here in 2023. And I think the result of a breakdown of the dollar, like equivalent to right there, where we're at right now, would bring that huge run on crypto. Then if we're looking to the next example, 2018, midway through, we got above the zero line in the TSI, and we didn't break down until midway through 2020. And that was the point where we started the 2020, 2021 bull market for crypto. And now we're very, very close to starting the 2023 crypto bull run. If this TSI breaks down through the zero line, it's at three days and 9 hours left for this candle to close. So this week is very important as far as knowing what the dollar is going to do here. But there's a lot of narratives and events and kind of news piling up that screams that the dollar should break down and go on a dump here, especially with all the countries coming out saying they're not going to support using it in international trade, as well as with that Operation Sandman that could happen imminently to a matter of weeks. Now we're looking at the 10-year yield bond, and we're on the monthly chart, and it's at 3.368% as I'm recording this. But you can see that the Stargate signals actually nails it on other asset classes as well too, bonds. When I told you to buy now here, that was right kind of maybe the start of 2021, and bond yields went up. Now we have a sell warning, and we're waiting for that vertical yellow sell now, And it looks like by the end of April, we're gonna get it because we have one of the check marks, stock RSI, crossed down. And then we have the second check mark as we speak crossing down. So if we kind of end up at the end of the month where we're at now or a little bit lower, we will definitely get that vertical yellow sell now, and that will likely label the top of the bond yields. Then this is the US NAS 100 on the 3-week chart, and right now we're seeing a cross up on the stock RSI, the TSI cross up, and the MACD. We're right about to get above that zero line. This has 10 days left for the candle to close, but it's at 13,166 right now, and we're right back above that EMA ribbon. If we can close this candle even where we're at right now and have a candle close above the EMA ribbon as a confirmation that we're breaking back above this downtrend, then it's game on. It will definitely be game on if that's the case. And you can notice here, as soon as the blue crossed up above the pink, that was our downtrend. We're very close for the pink crossing up above the blue, and that would kind of kick off our next uptrend for the stock market. All right, so this is pretty huge. We got gold on the 2-week chart. And the Stargate signals worked on this too. Told you to sell back here around mid 2020, back around like 2000. Told you to buy right before we kind of shot up here. Right now we're literally at 2020. Let's chalk it up to that. And yeah, if we close where we're at right now in 3 days, we'll have the highest body candle close for gold in all of its history. We did get up to these levels multiple times in the past couple of years, but like if we close this body above these levels right where we're at now, we'll have the highest candle body close, and that will likely spell continuation higher for gold, which has a lot of kind of implications, and it's interesting to see this play out. So we're gonna keep gold on our radar, because if gold starts skyrocketing here, then something bigger is at play. All right, now we're on the 3-week chart for the crypto total market cap, and this is why I believe the bottom is in as well too. So, the Stargate signals nailed it here as well too. Told you to sell in 2018, bull market top. Told you to buy here in 2019 before running up to 60K. Sorry, this is the total crypto market cap, but you can see that it nailed the macro tops, bottoms, tops, and right now as we speak, it's flashing the 3-week buy now. This candle closes in 12 days. We're at 1.153 trillion. Basically, also too, if you look at these void lines, so the color coding, the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple, the red, the orange, the yellow, green, the blue, you can see that we have similar kind of patterns playing out. And I can show you that back in this kind of bull market to bear market, we had our top here when we hit the red and the orange. Just like back here, we had our top here when we hit the red and the orange. Then we kind of go sideways and we have our yellow, right? And then we kind of go sideways, we have our yellow. And then once we have our tail end of this bear market where we start to break out, we get our green and our bluish kind of come in. Just like right here, we have sideways yellow, then we have the tail end of our bear market here, green and then bluish as we speak. So this is really lining up and matching past kind of bull market to bear market busts. And we're at the kind of the early stages of the next big bull run. We have the 3-week buy now, and we're hanging right at that resistance of the EMA ribbon. We can just pop a little bit above that, then we're on. So that is some huge chart action as well too with the crypto total market cap 3-week. All right, so now we got Bitcoin on the 3-day chart. This candle just opened up. We're at 28,140. And we have some key support that we've been riding on for 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, around like 21 days. So that 200 moving average, that yellow line right here, 200 moving average on the 3-day, very important for us to hold as support. And that level is currently at 27,150. Right now we got Ethereum on the 3-week chart, and after nailing the tops here around like 4,000, it's finally flashing a 3-week buy now as well too. And we're right at that EMA ribbon as well. So we're currently at 1867 for Ethereum. If we start to just press up a little bit, I could see 2200, 2500 slight work. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it definitely has the momentum to see that. All right, now for XRP, we're on the 3-day chart. And to be honest, this is the first time in a very long time we have a 3-day sell warning. The last time we got that was actually in April of 2021. So we still could be heating up here. Although momentum has died down a little bit on the lower time frames, on the higher time frames, there is still some momentum here. Go to our YouTube, click the link in the bio, and watch the full video on this analysis.